The boy.
And we're back. There's the guy. Yo, we really got to stop using plastic, dude. We need to make a team effort to not use plastic anymore. What do you guys think?
Don't like it.
Why not? Is PP's in? That's one. Juice, what do you think? Just ditching plastic. I mean, I got a plastic bottle in my hand. I got a plastic latte thing, but I got this Yeti bit. I'm thinking we dip on plastic. Let's do our best to reduce the eco footprint. What do you think?
I can try to be better too. Yeah.
All right, that's a perfect
I like that.
That's a perfect segue into Bussin' with the boys.
Oh, hey, can you hit that AC? Just
No,
to the
no.
lower. We're just gonna turn it down to the
Dude,
low.
it's so hot.
Can you hear it though?
Yeah, I can hear it,
I know.
but I'm gonna talk about it.
Yo, I love the whole music bit now. Oh, this could be our theme song.
Sounds like we're about to do a slow-mo fight in a movie, dude. Yo, this is getting me hyped up right now.
Just like,
Change the locks. Bro, you know what I'm saying?
yeah, it starts going. This is on the John Wick.
Oh, is it? That's John Wick.
You're busting with the boys.
You might have to turn that off so we don't get pulled. Because we got so many followers now, dude. Welcome to Bussin' with the Boys, folks. That was the John Wick themer. Was it the theme song?
No, it was just on the soundtrack of John Wick.
Yeah, I'll
Chapter 1.
tell you what, dude. Like Keanu Reeves, I'm not a huge fan of him as an actor.
Really?
I'm not. No, like Speed really took it over the top for me because I know like the Matrix, he was supposed to be like the somber monotone dude, but he also like he's the same guy in every single movie. Like when the movie Speed, when he's on the bus on the highway, and he finds out there's a bomb on the highway, he's like, "Are you telling me there's a bomb on this bus, and if we go less than 50 miles an hour, we'll die?" And the guy on the phone's like, "No, yeah, that's what I just said." Oh, okay. And then that's it. And then literally like that, everybody else has passion in their voice. He doesn't. If someone told me there's a bomb,
But you want to know what I like about
if
him?
someone told me there's a bomb on this bus, and if it went under 50 miles an hour, you know the freak out fucking session I'd have, maybe internally, but also probably externally as well. You wouldn't freak out about that?
Yeah, no doubt I would. But the reason I do love Keanu Reeves,
Yeah, I guess. Well, yeah, sure.
is he's the same person in real life. Did you see that video
No.
of him slaying at the gun range?
Yeah, that actually was super impressive. You get
He's
a chance-
legit John Wick.
If you get a chance, Zach, pull that up, dude. I actually watched it before I got here. He does his right hand, his non-dominant hand, and like shoots like long barrels.
Yeah.
and both sides.
I don't know why they just didn't call the movies Keanu Reeves. Like he's the same dude. And then when they got done and everybody's praising him, yeah, and he's like, oh, I could have done a little better,
Dude,
Just
that's-
like that same personality you hate. He's like the same. That's just him.
I'll tell you what I do love about Keanu Reeves is Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure. That movie is incredible. Have you seen it?
No.
Holy
Another
fuck,
good one though
dude.
with Keanu Reeves is which one where G Baby dies in basically his hands.
Oh,
What movie's that?
dude.
Remember that one?
Yeah, Hardball.
Yeah,
Is that Hardball?
Dude, that's a solid movie.
Dude, when G Baby got shot, I was sitting back there, dude. When did can you look that up? When did it come out? This is the John Wick thing. I don't know what this guy's saying right now. Phenomenal goatee. Dude, the amount of training these guys had to go through to get this thing done is incredible.
Yeah, but apparently like Keanu Reeves like just loves doing that stuff. Like he always does this.
He's always at the range.
Yeah, he's always at the range. He doesn't have social media. I mean,
Hardball looks like it came out in 2001.
So I was 10 years old, dude. I was 10 years old, so I was about like I wasn't G Baby his age, but I was G Baby's older brother, and I got a little brother, so my brother was 7 then. Man, I watched Hard Knocks and Hardball, excuse me, not Hard Knocks. Hardball. And when G Baby got shot, man, I wasn't the same. I cried.
yeah, no doubt I cried.
I lost my mind.
We all cried.
We go into the ship. We go into the ship.
and they're just at a pizza spot, dude. Like they just made it.
I know, dude.
That was a good feeling movie.
Little League Baseball is the move.
In professional sports, yeah.
No,
Oh, well,
no, Little League Baseball. I don't give a shit about professional. I'm saying like when you're a little kid, like you get little
Were
League
you
Baseball.
good at baseball?
I was a stud. You don't think you call bullshit on that?
I'm calling a little bullshit.
I'll tell you what, dude. I'll tell you a
Tell
story.
me a little bit though, because I was a little unit.
So in Arizona, I played for the Silverhawks, dude. My mic went out on the right side, and it's back. Okay, I played for the Silverhawks. This guy named Cody, he was my best friend at the time. Obviously, we're not very good friends anymore because I can't remember his last name. His dad was our head coach.
CTE.
Then he was an ass, dude. He was not a good coach. He was like one of those over the top coaches on little kids, like where the parents would be like, "Yo, is this?"
One of the parents that like lived through their kids.
He was living through his kid like batted fourth, was not a power hitter.
Yeah.
Like told him to steal every time, never told him to bunt even in situations you need to bunt.
Yeah.
But we were on the travel team. We were so bad. We were I literally think I can count on one hand how many games we won. But there was a tournament in Arizona, like they had the home run derby. They had, I don't know, like throwing the ball far. It was like we were like 11 and 12 years old. And I was the fastest kid on my team, believe it or not. And,
I believe it.
And I thought you were going to cheer me. And there was this competition where we had to run on the diamond, like first, second, third, home.
Yeah.
And I remember there was this kid named James Reyna, who I also played Pop Warner football with, who was like Mr. Speed Demon. He was the fastest guy, whatever.
He was
and
Boobie Miles.
He was on a different team. He wasn't Boobie Miles. And he was like a little guy, though, but he was fast. And everyone's like, James Reyna's got that one cooked. And I beat James Reyna. I had the fastest time in all of Arizona.
Wait, but this isn't at a baseball
But
game. This is just
no, but I'm saying like that's probably my highlight
of baseball.
Yeah, I ran the bases
What'd
faster.
you bat? Like
About 420.
What part of the lineup?
I was 4.
You batted 420 at the age of 4. Oh, sorry.
Go ahead. We'll redo that one. Go ahead. If you're gonna come at me, dude, you better come collect, bro.
Sorry, I was thinking
like a payphone, dude. You better come collect.
You
Go
bat?
ahead.
How'd you bat 4 if the coach's kid batted 4?
No, the coach's kid wanted him to bat 4, but a lot of times, like they'd be like, "No, you got to put Lawan at 4, dude. The kid hits dingies." To be honest,
what positions you
to
play?
be honest,
Well, you were first base, weren't you?
I won't be honest now. I played pitcher, I played first base, and I played center field.
But where did you usually start?
I started at pitcher, and if things didn't go well, I go to center field because I'm the fastest kid on the team. Because I was left-handed, so I also played first base too. And I'll be honest with you, I wasn't a great hitter. Like 420 is a lie.
You thought on your feet though. You're like 420.
Yeah, because I honestly told someone that the other day. I literally lied to someone, but I didn't admit to my lie the other day. I literally told someone I hit 420, and they also didn't believe me. And here we are now, like I guess salvaging 2 lies.
Just feeding into that lie.
Yeah, dude, I didn't do a good job. I wouldn't do a good job batting, but what I did do a good job was I was a solid outfielder. I could see a ball and handle it, and I could throw heat.
The job of the outfielder, yeah.
Yeah, the job of the yeah. But dude, it's hard. Like to measure a pop fly is hard to do.
Yeah, I played center field.
I doubt it. You probably played right field.
I batted 4. I played center field. I was on a national traveling team. We were number 1 in the state, and we hit dingers, bro.
There's probably an article about then.
I'm sure you could find a highlight of me at a charity event a few years ago for the Redskins.
I'm not asking about a slow pitch.
Yeah, I competed in the home run derby ball and
Can you find
had a diving catch. I was like the MVP of the game. People are like, oh yeah, you can play baseball, huh? I can obviously do everything.
What'd you play during the charity event?
Center field.
Oh, you played center field there
Yeah.
too. But were you actually good?
Yes, I was a good baseball player.
So
I'm not gonna say great like I should have went to college. I stopped playing my freshman year, but the boy was a stud growing up. I just stopped playing and did the whole, I'm gonna focus on football.
Wow, what age?
When I was in
What age were you like?
high school.
I'm in football, dude.
Right
I'm
after-
a football player.
Right after freshman year.
Oh, so freshman year you still played baseball though?
I did track. That's when I quit baseball. That's when I was done. I quit
What-
at 15.
what
I
did
quit
you-
at 15.
Did you do track or did you do field?
I did both, bro.
You did field, dude. You did shot put and discus.
Listen. If
I've seen you run.
If you look back into the archives of North County Middle School
Sure.
records,
Uh-huh.
I have the high jump record. That's a field event, yes.
Yeah.
4x2, 4x4,
In middle school?
and the hurdle record in middle school.
Dude, you were probably one of those assholes in middle school that are the same size now as you were then.
I mean, I was 5'11", probably 175, and as an 8th grader.
Dude, I'll go
Just a man among boys,
dude,
dude.
definitely. Those were always the worst guys because, like,
I know.
in middle school, anybody who's in middle school right now listening to the show, which is probably
Nobody.
nobody, but everyone who listens to this show knows that middle school, when you're in middle, it's like you look back at it and go, just,
Yeah. You did
I was such a fucking weirdo. in middle school, dude. I wore like the Dickie shorts, dude, all the way down my ass, dude. Like literally, if I wasn't wearing underwear, you'd see my butthole. Like that's how low. Take the mic away from Juice, dude. Don't let him laugh on this podcast right now. But I'm being dead ass serious, dude. My pants would be low, and I had the sweatbands that I wear, and it said like Korn and Slipknot, dude. I didn't even listen.
You
to
would
Korn
be
and
a Korn and Slipknot dude.
Hot
though,
Topic
like
was
wannabe.
hot. I honestly shopped at Hot Topic all the time. Not
believe
joking.
Did you ever wear like
if
mascara?
I saw my 7th grade self, okay, I'll get to that in a
wear
second.
mascara?
I'll get to that in a second.
Okay.
If I saw my 7th grade self right now, I'd just shake me. I just shake me for like 15 minutes, and he'd be like, "What are you doing, sir?" Like, just don't. You're better than this.
Yeah.
You're gonna be better than this. All right. It was bad, dude. Oh my god, middle school was such a shit show for me.
Dude, same here. I think for everybody. I had a little crew. We called ourselves the S Unit.
What's the S Unit?
That's when 50 Cent was hot. He was the G Unit, and we were in the S.
You guys were called the S Unit?
We were in the S Unit, and what you had to do to
God,
get
dude.
in. Brace yourself.
I'm ready, dude. Tell me
You
everything.
had to shave your arms.
That's not terrible. I thought it was gonna be way worse.
You had to shave your arms, and there was a
you're
day
from-
we called it like Kid Day. We didn't call it kid like a little kid, but we had a dude in our crew that ran with our squad.
Yeah, the S crew.
Yeah, KIDD, and we called it Kid Day because he always wore a hoodie, athletic shorts, and then you wore a wristband on your calf. And you shaved your arms, and you were in the S.
I gotta be honest with you. I love to hate on that, but I love uniforms. I love crew. Like if it was up to me, if this podcast actually goes somewhere, I want everybody like wearing the same shirt, like every fucking podcast, dude, like clockwork.
Yeah,
I would love that.
Speaking of that, we're gonna have some merch coming soon.
Yeah, we will. There's gonna be merch. We'll put it on the website, get her going. But I want to stay on this middle school thing for a second because I was a good baseball player, dude. But I was definitely you're going back. I gotta go back, dude. I was a decent. My brother was a stud baseball player, like an absolute stud. My brother would like, let me readjust. It's hot on this bus, baby. And by the way,
Puppies.
if you can hear the AC unit, you know you're bussing with the boys, baby, because it's hotter than Hades out here right now, dude.
We upgraded.
Dude.
Juice bought something to cut out the AC noise, right? Right, Juicy?
Most of it. Yeah, most of it.
There we go.
Oh, all right.
We're upgrading.
Way to have
We're making
enthusiasm,
moves.
Juice. We love it, baby. Hey, let's give it up for Juice real quick, huh? I'm proud of you, baby. I'm proud of you. And hey, you know what?
No.
Oh, the new board, dude.
We got a soundboard.
Will, tell about the board because I don't know anything about the board.
The soundboard's it's pretty self-explanatory. You have
Sure.
a board, it has buttons,
Holy
and
shit.
you make noises when you press the button. So you heard that little applause, that terrible applause. Juice put the soundboard together. We're gonna have hopefully some funny stuff. I was obviously inspired by our boy Chris D'Elia.
Yeah, I gotta stop listening to him, dude.
Chris D'Elia, my babies.
When I listen to Chris D'Elia, dude, I become too much like Chris D'Elia. Like I think to myself, yo, you just gotta start shitting on everybody, dude. You just gotta start going in on
you
everybody.
have to own what you do,
Yeah.
and then do it in a way to where you shit on everybody else.
Yeah, like knowing the way Chris D'Elia runs his podcast is like the way Donald Trump runs America, dude. Even if he says something like completely wrong, if he's just like, nope, that's how it is. That's what we're doing.
Yeah,
That's how I stand it. It's funny, dude.
dude, he's hilarious, man.
Yeah,
I've followed him since his Vine days. Back when I was a little Viner.
You
I
Vine?
Vined, and he was like, dude was hilarious on Vine. And then we went to Instagram. I was following him on Instagram. But, dude, I found him on Vine when you just had hashtags to find videos.
Yeah, yeah.
And so I would, like, put videos, do the hashtags. So I'm thinking, yo, I'm going to have a shot at Vine.
Yo, dude, I was on Vine too.
Yeah.
I was on Vine big time, dude. I remember, God damn it, I hate like
But that's where I found him.
people. It should be illegal for people under a certain age or a certain maturity level. Like that Cheez-Its commercial where like we wait for our cheese to mature, before
and they cross it off.
They should
mature.
literally have one of those if you're going to be on social media or especially Vine, dude. Because I had Vine in college, and I know there's one specific video of me and my buddy Nick Bennett and his younger brother Jack made a 5-part Vine series about
I like the series.
about two French cadets that were looking for like Cheesetopia or something like that, and we ended up like going through like a bunch of like a bunch of stuff and like Nick's brother played like 2 different characters, and there's a cat. He had a cat named Fats LeBaron, which was like the bad guy in the movie.
Yeah.
And then it ended up being Jack was the bad guy the whole time. So spoiler alert if you ever find that Vine, which I definitely
don't think you can find the archives of
You
Vine.
can't.
Which
I'm
upsetting.
so happy. Oh yeah, okay, maybe upsetting for you. But
He said,
I am
"I'm so
so
happy."
happy people can't find.
I think
that.
it'd be hilarious to look back on some of these terrible videos we made. The bull.
And we're back. There's the guy.
All right, this one is from Fast Nasty. Said, "Why won't the bus run? Y'all pussies need a mechanic."
Dude, that costs money, dude.
I tell you what, one of our initial goals is to get that thing running.
Ambitious.
We want to get that bus running because
We're an
I'm thinking in my
ambitious
head. I'm thinking in my head, bro. And I haven't said this one to you. I've said the whole Dale Earnhardt.
Tell me. I love to hear.
But they'll bus out to Dale's property and do bus with the boys with him. But what if we get out to Cali too, hit old Joe Rogan, pull the bus up to his compound, really pull the bus up anywhere. We want to get that thing rolling. And I assume he's calling us pussies, insinuating that he can fix vehicles. If he would like to come in and give it a look, we will tell him to go to a location that's close. We can blindfold him, put him in our vehicle, and take him to the location so he can give a little gander at the old bus to see
In
if
the
he can
back
fix
of
it.
Fort Houston.
If he can't fix it, we need to reply to him and tell him to watch his mouth and come a little more correct in that.
I'm gonna be honest with you, dude. A lot of people, a lot of keyboard warriors out there, buddy.
Yeah.
Don't call us pussies now. All right, don't do it, or do. I really don't care. But if he could actually fix his bus up
Yeah,
and
let's
he
come
wants
take
to
a
do
look.
it for a little bit of praise, I'm telling you, babe, I'm into it.
Yeah.
I'm definitely into it.
All right, I've got one from on Instagram from j.baker_75. Why does Will look like an overgrown ferret that rides the bench?
What? That's it. Yo, you kind of do.
Is he talking about me?
Yo, you kind of do look like a ferret, dude. It's your mustache.
Why does he have to throw the shot right in the bench at the end?
Yeah, does that hurt? I'd be more mad about the ferret talk, but hey,
I don't mind
it's
the
your,
ferret talk
it's your
because-
insult to take.
Because my stash, when it kind of grows out, I do have a little ferret-esque
Yeah,
to it.
you don't have a great. And you know what they say? You don't have a strong upper lip.
I have a strong jawline, which you don't have, though.
That's all right. You can throw shade at me all day. I know.
I'm sorry, I did not mean to do that.
No,
'Cause it's more about me being
I know
upset
you're
at what
hurting.
was said.
I know you're hurting.
Yeah, okay.
I know you're
as long as
hurting.
you know what the place is coming from.
I get it. But you don't have a strong upper lip, and you can tell a lot.
I feel like
you
I
can
have
tell-
nice lips.
Oops.
I feel like I have nice
Oops.
lips. Nice lips.
Oops. You can tell a lot about a guy based on what he's got on the upper lip there. If you look at Pee-Pee, dude, that dick broom is serious, buddy. That thing is.
He does have a nice
It goes
stash.
down too. Like my facial hair is trash, but my mustache is solid, dude. And I'm happy. I'm happy with that. You know why? Because a good mustache is a good man. All right.
PP beard connects to his hair. It's ridiculous. Like one line connects all the way around his ear.
It's
That's
kinda
a hairy.
creepy.
That's a hairy boy. All right.
Sweet question, sweet bash. Jesus.
All right, this one's for Will. Would you rather fight 100 duck-sized Taylor Lewans or one Taylor Lewan-sized duck?
I don't know. That's a stupid question, but
I know,
I'll go ahead and
you-
try to entertain it. So the second part is one Taylor Lewan-sized duck.
Yeah, so his size, but a duck.
I mean, Taylor-sized duck. It's not really that big of a duck.
You better watch out for Sergeant Quackers, dude. I've already named him. He's gonna come get your ass, dude.
Yeah. Let's. Who wrote that question?
Harris Williams.
Harris Williams. Complete garbage.
All right.
Dude, the problem is too, Matt, is I've heard that question like 10 times.
Yeah.
Like I've heard that a lot. It ain't your fault. Don't what? We're working through our problems right now, Matt.
You'll do better at finding questions, buddy.
Dude,
I hate that noise too.
Yeah, that's funny, dude. That is funny. That's quality work. I like it, dude. I
What do we
like
got?
it.
Zachary, go ahead, pal.
Okay, I've got a question. It's more of a serious question that a lot of people might not know about.
Good.
What's it like being traded to a different football team, and how do you find a place to live so quick?
Well, I wasn't traded. I was a free agent. And how do I what?
How do you find a place to live so quick, get adjusted?
That is an interesting question because guys that get traded and cut or you're on practice squad bouncing from team to team, you get fortunately for me, my contract was up, so I could prepare for being somewhere new. And then so I was training in Ohio when I signed with the Titans. And I think we had a week and a half or 2 weeks until OTA started. So I had to drive from Ohio, not go back to Virginia where my house was. I drove straight down from Ohio to Nashville and basically just put myself in a hotel for like 2 months until I got set up with a rental. I stayed in an Airbnb all year round. It's a stressful transition just because you're not going back home to pack up all your stuff. You're just taking the bags you have and getting down to Nashville because like, we got camp next week. So I need to go and get acclimated around Nashville and figure out where I'm going to stay. But it's a weird transition. I feel for the guys who get cut middle of the year or guys that bounce around from team to team because they'll get locked into a lease that, a lot of spots, it's either 6 months or a year you have to sign. If you go for a 6 month short-term lease, you're paying more in rent. Right? If you're on P Squad and you're there for 2 weeks, 2 weeks on a team, you sign a 6 month lease to be in an apartment. Oh, I got set up in an apartment. You hear these guys talking to you. Oh, did you find a place to stay yet? Oh, I'm in this apartment down the street. Oh, that's awesome. The next week they're gone. They're locked in that 6 month lease getting shipped to, say, Indianapolis picks them up. They're in Indy trying to find another lease to get into or maybe somewhere a different approach they're trying to do. So those are the types of dudes I feel for. But it wasn't too hard for me. I was kind of in between. It was only a 5-hour drive. I came straight down here. I stayed in a hotel for a few months. I mean, Taylor was around, knew that's where we played our little sword game. But it wasn't a bad transition.
That sword game was started strong and ended real bad. It's because I held out. But dude, yeah, your situation is not that bad because you got put up at the Springfield, right? Did the Titans pay for that?
They paid initially for like 2 weeks.
That's it?
They tell you they pay for you long enough to where you can make a transition. And the spot I was going in, it wasn't ready. It was supposed to be ready at the beginning of May, but it wasn't until like the end of transitioning from the middle of June, like mini camp to the summer.
Yeah, staying in a hotel is expensive.
So I was in that hotel life paying nightly. They give you a better rate because you're staying there for a full month. So they give you like a monthly rate. But
dude, I stayed in
trash.
I stayed in a Motel 6 like 2 days ago.
Yeah.
Yo. Motel 6s are something else.
Sketchy.
I lost my passport, and so I had to fly into Seattle because I have a passport card. I had to drive from Seattle to Kelowna.
Yeah.
Well, on the way back, I literally put the bean to sleep at 7:30. Around 8:30, I left Kelowna to get to Seattle, and it's like a 6-hour drive. So I cruise there. I get there like 2, 3 in the morning, a couple P stops, whatever, and I get there, and like the rental car returned my flights at like 9 a.m.
Yeah.
So the rental car returns at the closest hotel is a Motel 6. And I pull up in that thing, dude, and the lady that's like at the front desk or whatever literally is asleep. I walked in the door, I had to wake her up.
Ding, ding, ding.
Yeah, like with a little... I'm like, ma'am. And she's like, just literally, I'm not kidding. Like dead, done. And so I'm like, I don't know what to do, dude. So I just start like kind of dinging the thing. I start dinging it a whole bunch of times, and finally she wakes up.
You just start coughing.
I don't want to
really
touch
loud.
her. You know what I'm saying? Because if I touch her,
you might get something.
I'm not even that, dude. I just don't want to freak this chick out. Like she's in a dead sleep.
Some huge dude with an arm sleeve tattoo is about to rob the place.
Yeah, she's like, I don't want those issues.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Especially in Seattle.
But the motel.
So she plugs me in this motel, dude. It cost me $69. Hilarious price, $69. I get to my room. My room number was 115. And as I'm walking up to my room, I have my bags, and there's some very overweight dude with a long beard, like down to his belly button, and long hair. And he looks at me and he goes,
"Hey, Katie."
He goes, "Hey, man, you got any power steering fluid you want to sell to me?" I was like, "What?
Oh, sorry.
What, dude?
Sorry, Joyride. No,
Yeah.
I don't.
No, I'm sorry. I just want to go to bed." And I go to open the door, my 115 door. He goes, "Oh, we're neighbors. How long you been living there for?" I was like,
man.
I'm just here for the night, sir. Please,
I think it's
God, don't
hilarious
murder
because
me."
you're.
I think it's hilarious. You interrupted me the entire time I'm telling the story. So anyway, I sleep. I go to sleep, and I don't get under the covers. Dude. I checked the whole. I checked under the bed. I slept with the lights on. I closed the curtain, and then the guy who wanted the power steering fluid starts going back and forth between his room and outside. Not joking, not over exaggerating. 45 minutes, at least 20 times, slamming the door, waking me up periodically. Got the hell out of that Motel 6, dude. That is a sketch spot. It's like moldy in there and stuff, dude. It was a tough little deal.
Joyride, you guys get that reference? I know he tells a story the entire time.
Well, when somebody's talking, it's usually polite to not talking over the. You know, that's what really bugs me. That Matt thinks I was more rude to him than you because, like, I don't interrupt Matt. I just ask him to get milk.
I think it's funny that you.
I think it's funny that that a live ferret is talking to me right now. I think that's crazy. I think it's funny that your shorts, your shorts are that short.
Yours are sweet Pro Bowl shorts, bub. You play at the Pro Bowl?
Yeah, 3 times in a row. Why?
Because you're obviously flaunting it. Oh, guys, yeah. Hey, I'm in.
Hey, Peepy, can you see my shorts? Can you see the Pro Bowl shorts from there, just like without looking? Can you see them? Do they say Pro Bowl in the corner?
I see him right now.
It doesn't matter if you see them right now, dude. People don't care about the opinions of ferrets, bro.
Oh, well, I'm a wolf. I'm not a ferret.
You, dude.
I'm a wolf.
Dude, wolves.
I was going to talk about. I was going to.
Damn it, dude. Get it out of here. One more question, dude. One more question, then I do have to boogie. We got to get out of here.
Y'all want to do one more?
Yeah, let's do one more. Yeah.
All right. Besides Nashville, this is from Madison DeCersey. This is a biology teacher and a travel addict. And he says, besides Nashville, what's the best city to play an NFL game in?
That's a good one. I haven't been to all of them. Like, I heard Seattle's insane.
Seattle's fun.
Have you been to Seattle?
Yeah, Seattle's awesome. I would say, man, all those teams on the West Coast, Arizona, Seattle, San Fran were my favorites.
Arizona's got a great field, dude.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah.
It's
They
like
got that
playing
dome.
on a stage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd say the best environment I've ever played in was Arrowhead Stadium.
I agree with that.
That's
I do agree
solid.
with that. That was a fun place.
My first game in the NFL was at Arrowhead Stadium. Season opener. Not for us. Season opener for them.
Yeah.
Week 1. And they do the national anthem and they go, the home of the... And they're just like, Chiefs! Yo, I did not know that was coming. And it freaked me out.
They go crazy there, too.
They go
bro. They
ham,
love their
dude.
football team. They love their
They
football
go ham.
team.
I remember, was it Alex Smith was still there, so it was like 2 years ago. But it was the 4th preseason game, and the starters don't really play, but Patrick Mahomes came in, dude, and he was dusting us, dude. I was like, yo, this guy's a stud.
Yeah.
He was throwing some dimes out there
Yeah.
and some ripping some 50-plusies. Well,
Mahomes
now
is
he's
good,
NFL MVP.
Dude, the Chiefs game I was at, 250 deep from Bonne Terre, Missouri. Not all from Bonne Terre, but from my area.
Yeah,
It was awesome.
That's the whole entire town.
We had a section, like it was like a deal where my mom put together, like some of the money goes to charity. Like we have a section where we can all buy tickets to all be in the same section. There's like, you see these Redskins jerseys in this one area. It was pretty dope, man. Made me a solid little play on teams, special
Did you?
teams, kickoff, and you could hear my section
No shit.
cheering. I promise. It was one of the more cooler feelings I've had.
I had a similar thing like that. My last game in college was in Arizona at the Buffalo Wild Wings Bowl in Tempe, Arizona, ASU Stadium, which my last game in high school was also there, which is a pretty cool full circle deal. And my mom had like a whole section of like literally, I don't know if it was 250 deep, but we were like basically half the town of Cave Creek.
That's
was there.
awesome. Isn't that a cool feeling though?
Yeah, it was
You
wicked.
see pictures after, and you kind of have FOMO that like, man, I wish I could be doing this with them.
Yeah.
Because they were
Yeah,
they had a
no
section
doubt.
tailgating, and it's like they had the whole setup. Like, news stations want to record. Hey, what are you guys doing? Like, why all the Redskins? Yada yada. Oh, this hometown's basically traveled up here, and like I'm like wishing I could be with everybody because
Yeah.
Kansas City's in between Nebraska and Bonne Terre, so fans from both that I knew are able to friends and family from both were kind of able to come together. It was awesome, man.
That's wicked. I love it, dude. That was solid.
We saw it on questions, Wheelie, or we got
if there's one more,
if there's
dude,
like a good one.
yeah, if there's a solid
I mean,
one, go
seriously,
ahead.
not any of these like, would you
All right.
would you rather fight a goat or a lion?
All right. I didn't know you guys wouldn't like that. This one's from Mr. First Down.
I'm sure it'll be not a football question.
What is the best song or genre of music that you guys listen to get you
what-
pumped up before games?
I was being facetious.
I don't know. I listen to a lot of stuff. Rap, classic rock. Probably rap and classic rock is what I kind of cling to on game day, and then a lot of just YouTube channels, YouTube videos of like inspiration, like Conor McGregor, Law of Attraction, Joe Rogan, like stuff to kind of put my mindset there. But that's kind of what I do on game day. What about you, Taylor?
I don't always listen to music. Like if I do, honestly, I get too hyped up. Like I get too fired up. So I'll put like John Mayer on,
Slow burn.
and I'll just like let's go. Let's just
Yeah.
chill. Let's relax, and get into it. But I do a lot of like visualization stuff.
Yeah,
That's definitely important for sure.
yeah, I agree.
Overall, good pod today, boys.